Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Resonant Rise, episode 7 I believe. Now at the end of the last episode, what you saw me doing was working on our new supply of power. Okay, I should also mention, in between the two episodes, we have updated the mod pack into version 3.5? I can't remember. But yeah, as you can see, I've also done a fair bit of work and I've finished off the building at this stage for the shed, well, the liquids room anyway. So let me just grab my jetpack that I've made here and jump up on top so you can get a better look. But here it is, so that's the new building. So we got 2 levels worth of places where we can put tanks and stuff, so that should definitely last as long as we need now. I don't know, this building, I'm not 100% happy with it, but for the time being I think it'll do. It's not like it's terrible, but I don't know, it's just not, I don't think it's anywhere near as good as the first building, but it's just different I guess. So the more and more buildings I make, the more challenges I'll get in terms of liking it I guess, but that's this one so far. So as you can see, if we look down here, we've already got 52 buckets of biomass, but in this episode what we're going to concentrate on doing is, wow, getting some good lag there. What we're going to do is we're going to work on getting our full production automated. So you can also see I tidied this up a little bit down here. We're going to make this fully automated using AE. And we're also going to start working on replacing these with the actual things we're going to use. What were they? Semi-fluid. If I could type. Yep, semi-fluid generators. So I think we're gonna put these recipes into the ME assembler containment, the molecular assembly chamber, and get that fully automated. So down the track, if I need to create more, I can do so. So that's the plan for the episode today, guys. So stick around, grab a nice cold drink or whatever, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so first things first, we're going to start working on automating our production of biomass. So you can already see I've already changed it up here a little bit. So what we can do is I'm going to quickly grab a couple of... Okay, this thing is going to get moved. This is for sure. Our tree farm is producing a lot of lag when it cuts down the trees. So in the update we did get Mistcraft, as you can see. So in the next couple of days, I think what I'm going to do is probably just randomly travel to a whole heap of different places to see if we can find suitable worlds to move this to, and we'll do it all wirelessly so that it doesn't create a lot of lag here at our main base. And I think we might have an age dedicated just to farms because this is getting annoying. But as I was saying, let's go and grab some oak saplings. So what I've got here is from Ender.io a conduit switch. So if I turn that off, what will happen is if I put the oak saplings in here, it's going to create our biomass and store it. So when I turn this on, you can see that I've set the fluid conduit to extraction mode here. I guess that's what you can call it. So if you right click this, it will then start extracting it into the ender tank, which is then linked to this ender tank over here, and you can see it is flowing into the tank. So yeah, the one it's linked to is this one up here. So you gotta have the colors on the top the same. So that's there like that, and if we look inside, we are slowly producing biomass. So what I want to do this episode is start automating the process of putting saplings into this, as well as auto-crafting compost and putting that in as well. Now the problem with auto-crafting compost is we need to have a lot of wheat. And well, it seems like we've got a zombie out here somewhere. No, maybe not. I don't know, maybe he's underneath. Let's have a look. Put in the mini-map, there's one around here somewhere. Maybe he is under the ground. Well, oh, there he is. We'll get him later. Actually, no, let's go get him now. This shouldn't take too long. Come here. Come here. Doing this with the jetpack on is definitely difficult, especially with all the lag going on. There we go. So yeah, let's work on that. So, first thing you're going to need to do is get yourself an export bus. Now, as you can see, I've already put the recipes into our auto-crafting system here, so I'll just craft one of these up to begin with. Hopefully we've got the right components. Definitely don't. So we need to make an ME interface. Have I told it how to make one of those? ME interface. Yeah, I have. Okay, so what are we missing? Glass. Okay, so if I get... Why are we missing some... Okay, we'll just cook a whole heap of that up, I suppose. so glad I ended up making the induction furnace and the other stuff to make this a hell of a lot quicker. So let's get that in there really quick. So hopefully, yep, still, nope, there we go. So if we look up bus, we got one of them here. So if we link this up down here, I don't know whether this is going to work like this. But what I can do, I was going to move this as well, so let me just do this really quickly. Let's break this, and then move it down to, let me quickly get out my wrench. Just doing a little bit of playing around here, getting everything situated how we want it. Let's get that here, and we want this one to hook up here. Like, nope. Yep, like that. That's how we want it. So then we want to put this precision export there, and we're also going to grab some more charcoal here in a second, and we're going to have to get some more ME cable. So let's jump up and quickly get that, and some charcoal. Quickly clean up my inventory. See, we have plenty of charcoal going here, so I dare say, wow, this lag is unreal. This is quite frustrating. I'll get around to fixing it here in a second. But if we open this up, set this back up how we want it, move stacks at a time, so then we should be filling that back up. No. Always active. Why are we not filling up? Okay. Always active. Why are we not refilling? Charcoal. Alright. Something's going wrong here. I'm going to have to play with this off camera. Oh, okay. Silly me, I need to hook it up. That is probably what it is. Oh dear. Alright, so if we... Okay. Alright, now it'll work. Wow, that was pretty stupid. Oh, there's one dirt for you. Okay, so next up we need to get some saplings for this one. So we can quickly grab a couple from out here. I guess. Just grab one out of here. Yeah, definitely have to move these farms soon because this is getting quite annoying. Put that in there. Hopefully, yep, it's filling up quick enough. And look at that. So next thing will be auto crafting compost. So if we go over to our encoder, look up the recipe for compost, encode that, and that should be plenty. Now I'm wondering whether or not if we're trying to... Oh, okay, so we're definitely going to have to upgrade this bus because I'm going to try and import both the saplings and the compost in using the one bus. So we need to change that into a precision export. Let's get that crafted real quick. Put this back on down here. Open the inventory up, and we're going to need another sapling and some compost. Now what we can do, steal one quickly from here. Okay, so I'm wondering whether or not this will auto craft the compost. I'll have a look. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, so for the time being, I am going to sneeze here, and it's going to be pretty loud. Let's get those crafted. Okay, so you can see that it already exported all of that into the fermenter, so that should last us a fair while. So I'm going to leave that running for the time being, and I'm going to have to set up restrictions on, say, how many... If we've got less than a certain amount, don't run this in terms of compost and oak saplings. But for I think our tree farm right now is really maximised, and we're getting a whole heap of surplus. So I think that's working out fine. So next step, we'll be doing all of the auto crafting for the new semi-fluid generators. So I'll be back in a second with that. Okay, so on to making our semi-fluid generators. Now, what we need to do is set up all of our components to auto-craft for this so I can make more in the future pretty easily. Now, I'm pretty sure I have iron item casings already in the system, so we're going to look up tin. We need to create 10 item casings, which are made using the forge hammer and the tin plate, which I can auto-craft both of those. So I'll encode that one. Next up will be glass panes. I don't think I've got that in there. Next up will be, okay, now we need the empty cells, so we're going to have to get 4 tin out of here. Hopefully I'm doing this slow enough for you guys. I don't know, I'm just used to playing this pretty quickly, and I didn't need to grab 4. So we'll encode that one. Okay, it looks like we're out of blank patterns, so hopefully we've got enough resources to craft up 5 more. Okay, looks like we only got enough for 3. What are we missing? A bit of glass. Okay, lucky I had some cooking up over here. Hopefully that'll be enough to create the rest of them. Yep, looks like it. Okay, so quickly grabbing that. We'll have to sleep through the night here really quickly. Okay, so next one will be the normal generator. Okay, I know how to do that. I think an iron furnace. I dare say we'll just encode that. Empty cells, we know. Generator. RE battery. Okay, so we're going to have to teach it insulated copper cable, I think. Tin cable, sorry. Let's have a look. What have we got? Okay, we don't know how to create a battery, so we'll quickly do this. But yeah, as you can see, this is like not tedious at all when it comes to making your drives so that it can auto-craft. So down the track, oh good, it's raining. That's what we like to see. So hopefully the sound isn't too loud for this. I might turn it down just a tad for you guys. Okay, so next thing we'll need for the generator is an RE battery. I'm not sure whether we know how to make tin cable. I'll make another one just in case. So yeah, quickly go through this, encode that one. Okay, we got that one before, so we know how to do tin casings. That should be fine. Alright, so I think we should nearly have everything we need. I dare say we might. Oh, we could have done it this way. Oh well, either way it's the same effective cost of materials, I guess. So let's plonk all of these down in here. We should have everything. Okay, let's see if we can craft one of these. Except we need the recipe of itself. That would help. If we didn't have that in there, we would not be able to craft one. We'd be able to make all the components, but not itself. So, alright, so semi-fluid. Okay, let's go. Let's craft. Fingers crossed. Okay, what are we missing? Surely we can make 4 of those. And one of those. Okay. Okay, I didn't teach it geothermal generators, that's why. I need to make some blank patterns. I wonder if you can craft a couple of these. Yep. I was just wondering if you could do it in conjunction with crafting other stuff. So yeah, there's obviously steps where I'm trying to rush this, but encode that. Whoops. Okay, that should be enough, maybe. Hopefully this will be it. Oh, come on, let's go. Do I have to... Okay, 4 universal fluid cells. I thought I told it how to craft those. Universal fluid cell. No, I didn't. How did I not do that? Oh well, let's do that now then. Universal fluid cell. I swear I did that, but oh well. Okay, so now if we have gotten lucky. Ooh. Currently crafting 1 generator. I thought we taught it how to create one of those as well. Maybe not. But this is it. Like, this is a pretty simple process when it comes to auto crafting stuff. Put that in there. With any luck, we should be able to make a battery if we haven't. Oh dear. Yeah, we should be able to make a battery. What is going on with the system? Oh, stupid tree lag. Missing 1 battery. It should be crafting that battery next. Why can't I create one of these? Current job, next job, no. RE battery. This is fumbling me here. I don't know why this is not working. Insulated tin cable. Have we got rubber? I'm going to figure this out, guys, off camera, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so as you can see, I restarted, I cancelled the current job and restarted it, and we managed to get ourselves a semi-fluid generator. Now, I don't know what was going on there. I think it's because I was adding stuff into the system while I was trying to craft. But yeah, so it's automatically crafting these now, so let's go ahead and make 3 more, see how quickly it does this. You can see as it's crafting it in the panel there. Now, a lot of people would say, why don't you just go with the geothermals? But I've done that to death in previous playthroughs of this, so I'd rather just go with something new. Have I taught it how to make furnaces? That'd be the next thing. Probably not. Alright, let's do that really quick then. Furnace. Actually, I want to use normal cobblestone. Let's get this in really quickly. Furnace. Sweet. Alright, let's get that in. Hopefully it'll be able to pick up on it and fix itself. And it's got stuck on the battery again. I can manage to craft 3 of these on their own easy. Like, see, look at that. Done. Look at that RE battery. Yep, alright, so let's try the semi-fluid again. Just watch it craft up. Hopefully it's got the right stuff. Yep, one's done. Yep, so it seems to be sort of working. Third one should be popping up soon. There we go. Okay, so let's craft 1 more. Let's see if it gets stuck on the battery again. It seems to not be going so bad. Wow. That scared the hell out of me. I might have to turn that down just a tad for the video, but my door has just slammed shut because of the wind coming through. Yeah, but it seems like we're getting stuck on the battery, so we'll figure something out here. Why it's doing that. But for now, we've got 4 of these semi-fluid generators, so I'm going to get on to setting this up so we can start creating some EU, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and restructure our energy generation here. So let's get some cables real quick. From the network, let's get, I don't know, 10 of these. I dare say to craft more than, oh, no, seems to be fine. Alright, let's chuck these down. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to have to make another ender tank here in a second. Let's actually do that really quickly now, so we can start to set this up. Ender tank, craft 1 of those, please. I dare say, oh. ENDR, fantastic, there we go. We're going to have to colour this a different colour as well. But what I'm thinking is, let's just use some cobblestone here. Actually, let's get some more cobblestone so we can use it as a placeholder for now. But what we're going to do is, in the long run, this setup here, this can accept 128 EU per tick. Now, running these semi-fluid generators on, if we bring up any IE, running these on biomass, as you can see here, you get 8,000 EU at 8 EU per tick. So that means we can run probably 20, no, hang on, let me get the maths right here. My math is failing. So 4 of these are going to be 32 EU per tick. And then, so that means we can run another 4. So we can run 16 semi-fluid generators on 1 copper cable and into 1 CESU without it blowing up, if I'm correct, which I hope so, because we've already had 1 explosion here. But what we're going to do is we're going to set it up in a sort of like a bank like this, and we're going to make this 4 high. So that leaves room up the top for the cable and stuff. So we'll run cable up the middle here like this. If I could find room to jump, that would be great. Should be right here in a second. This jumping, oh, there we go, that's got it. So we'll put this over here like this, and that should be plenty of room. Now the next step is getting the fluid into the things, and that's what we're going to use the ender tank for. So if we grab ourselves now some fluid conduits, we got 4. Well, that's not enough. Well, it's enough for now, but we'll need more definitely. So how do we craft these? Oh, we're gonna need some fused quartz. I think we got some of that. Yep, luckily enough we've got some, so we just grab another lot of that. That should be enough for now for sure. But we're going to set it up so that in the corner here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll put our ender tank on top. Now I've got to change the color on top before I do that to match the other one. So I'll put that there for now, but I'm going to put down our 4 semi-fluid generators that we've got so far. So I reckon we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go grab some dyes, and this will probably be the last thing we do for this episode because we are running out of time. So let's just call it green. Have we got any yellow dye? We've got 1. What about flowers? There we go. That'll be 6 or 7 even. What did we call our one that we're using to create it? Hopefully that's not the same. They're all green. Okay, so this one's going to be yellow, yellow, yellow. Just to keep it easy on myself, I guess. If I could just jump up here, that would be good. Okay, so yellow. Oh, okay. Can't be shift clicking it. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And we're also going to have to put a fluid conduit on here, and we're going to have to make one of those switches again. And then the second ender tank, put that down really quickly. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Break this one, and we'll put that down in the corner. Now, to set this up properly, we're going to have to run another fluid cable around to fill this other side, but we haven't made any of those yet, so for now, it's not really any... that was bugging me. I thought there was something in the tube there, but no. So this one, I think if we... I'll have to play around with that in a second, but I'm going to go make one of these switches. Yep, these conduit switches, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I'll set this thing up to export properly, so we'll turn that arrow to export. Oh, no. Okay, so you got to learn not to shift click with the Ender IO stuff. I do that all the time. So then if we switch that on, it's going to fill up this Ender tank here, which is what we want. Now if we go back over here, fingers crossed this won't cause an explosion, but if we turn the dial here, yep, turning it, oh, and we've got power gen. That is awesome. So as you can see, we should be... Look at that, that is what we want to see right there, especially with our generators all turned off. But essentially we should be getting, I think, let's have a look at charcoal here. If I could just type right. So they produce 10 EU per tick in a generator. So we're slightly less now, but as I make more of these semi-fluid generators, we are quickly going to replace these, which is good to see. And later down the track we can go up to an ME from IC2. I don't know whether we can see it here. Or an MFSU. MFSU, that's the one. Which is a crazy amount of EU, but that's like for nuclear power and stuff, which we might get into at some stage, because that stuff could be fun. But let's see how we're going here with our biomass. So it looks like we're creating heaps of it. I want to see whether or not... Yep, looks like we're creating more than we're using, which is a really good sign, because that way we're not going to run out. But we've got 180 buckets there. These things are going to fill up pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Yep, as they have. So I wonder what'll happen if this gets full. So I'm going to wait till this gets full, and I think it'll turn these off, but we'll see. So I'll be back when this thing gets full. Alright, so this thing is full, as you can see here, the CESU, but I noticed these have an internal buffer. So I dare say, hopefully when this gets full, well, that's an interesting interaction there. If you can see up here, I wonder why that is doing that. But anyways, back to the story. I dare say when this fills up, we are going to see them turn off. And I wonder when we go to drain this again, if those empty, whether or not it should just use a little bit, I'd imagine. No warm up or anything, which is always a good side to this. So we could probably take these down at some stage. But for now, I'm just going to leave them because that has hit the wrapping up, guys, for this episode. So Hope you've enjoyed watching us get onto our new system for power here. So in between this episode and next, I'm not sure whether I'll add more of these, but I'll definitely look into the issue of our crafting system not being able to craft the batteries for some reason, which is just a tad annoying. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, and I'll also definitely go ahead and move this tree farm because the lag is getting unreal, and it's starting to annoy the hell out of me, which you probably guys, ooh, massive lag spike. Alright, I'm not sure whether that's this, but we'll look into it. So that's going to do it for today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you can keep up to date with all the latest videos. Click that like button down below if you've enjoyed. Comment. Even though the comment system is a little broken right now, I'll still read them if you make the effort to try and put them there. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. My name's been Snoresby. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.